Okay, so the countdown to Halloween continues. So, spoiler warning if you have not seen this movie. Now, this is the first time in the franchise since they've made a sequel like a year after the every other time they make a sequel, it's like they get it's like like maybe every few years, like a few years later. But this is the first time it was released like literally a year after another sequel. Halloween 3 doesn't count. I'm not counting that movie. So this is the first time, and I think it's the only time they've done that. So they got really drunk off the success of Halloween 4, and then boom, they said, "Yeah, let's make 5 right now." so so yeah, I mean it's a year later. It's after like a year after the events of Halloween 4, and Jamie's going through some changes, and she's not able to speak, and she can basically is connected to Michael Myers, where she can see where he's at. She can see through his eyes, and when he kills somebody, she starts having seizures, and for some reason she won't tell Loomis where he is at first, and like in the first half of the movie, like where she just won't say. She just will not help him, like he's trying to get information out of her, and she won't do it for some reason. Like it's totally beyond me, but and what's crazy is like much like Nightmare on Elm Street, like when you survive the you survive the massacre like the first time, and you come back, well, you're not surviving this time, and Rachel bit that dust, and that's a huge bummer of how she went out. She just went out like she was nobody, like. But and also I'd say this is probably like one of the more darker sequels of the franchise, like the first darker sequel of Halloween. I mean, I should say, and also like there's this mystery man that comes into Haddonfield, with fancy boots and like in a trench coat and a hat. Like, okay, who is this guy? I mean, we're trying to figure it out throughout the whole movie, where he'll just pop in, like from time to time, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like for a while, I'm like, who is he? No, and also like when you see the Myers house for the first time in like since the first movie, I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure the Myers house looks pretty different. I don't think that's the Myers house. I mean, it looks very different to how it was in the first movie. I'm like, whatever. And I gotta give props to Jamie. I mean, like, it's yeah, I mean, she's trying to get away from Michael Myers and all, but much like in the fourth one, she has the balls to walk up to him and touch him. What a touchy-feely little kid. Oh man, I mean, there's a scene where Michael takes off his mask, and for some reason he's crying. I don't know, and then she goes to I guess tries to wipe his tears away, and then he just backs off, and I mean, like, that is one brave little girl. I mean, like, they said that in the movie. Like, I mean, she is brave. I mean, like, damn. And okay, now I gotta get to the ending of this movie. Now, so Michael's taken into police custody, whatever, and they said they're gonna take him to the maximum facility or whatever, where he'll like that's where he'll basically rot, and Jamie said he'll never die. And then this mysterious motherfucker, walks up to the police station, and you hear gunfire going off, and police officers going, they're trying to fire back, but it sounds like they're being slaughtered. Like the whole police department is being slaughtered. And then poor Jamie goes back in there by herself. The gun firing is stopped, but you see everywhere in the police station, all the cops are dead pretty much, and it's dark, and it's just, man, it's a massacre in there. And then she eventually makes her way to Michael's cell, and his cell is like demolished, and he's nowhere to be found. And then she quietly says no, and then it cuts away. I mean, like, oh my gosh. I mean, like that. I can't figure out which ending was creepier, part 4 or this ending. I mean, like, you feel afraid for her, and you're like, okay, what is this guy's agenda? Why did he break Michael out of it, out of the prison cell? Like, what is going on here? What's going on? And he made us wait like what, 6 years, to answer these questions, man. But hey, another awesome sequel, and Loomis was awesome as always, and but damn, this one was man, this one gave me chills all the way through. But this gets 4 chair spins out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 solid chair spins. I think that was 4. But yeah, so like I said, that's where they started to take the franchise into different places. And some fans liked the idea and some didn't. I mean, I was open to it, and I was curious to see where it had gone. But we'll continue that in my review for the next sequel. So if you guys enjoyed my review on this movie, make sure you thumb up the video, and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching as always, as we're counting down to Halloween, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.